Is this thing on?
Hopefully it's on.
I would hope so. We're working our butts off. Just make sure that it's all working, and then we can get started, guys. Alright, it looks like we are all good and ready to go. So, welcome back to another episode of Drak Let's Play Live. Last time, we took on a doubleheader of new games. We didn't necessarily go all 3 hours, but we were kind of tired.
Yeah, we were coming back from a wedding reception and all that.
Yep. So, we were pretty tired, but tonight, it's time for us to go back into the DLC of Dark Souls Remastered. So, last time, I don't care what anybody says, we had that Sanctuary Guardian dead. And through some sheer luck, at a sliver of health, he survived. So, today, we're going to change that.
We're going to kick it.
I say that, and then we're going to have a bunch of other deaths. Because that's usually how that works, right? Alright, so actually, really quick, I need to change this back. I was trying to farm for some items earlier, so let me put the wolf ring back on.
Did you put on the chaos thing or whatever?
Unfortunately, I couldn't. I thought I could do it at +5, but no, you can't. So I have a +5 Drake Sword, but...
And there's our buddy again.
Ow, jeez.
Right when we just barely begun this fight.
Haha! All I have to do is just get used to him again. Haha! Alright. Dang it. Poison.
Wow. Poison.
That was my bad. Ow!
Oh. I was gonna say, well, like, when are you gonna hit that thing?
The second I get some Sunny D in my system.
You had Sunny D.
Oh, we are actually doing quite a bit more damage to him now. So now I'm very happy with my +5 Drake Sword.
What was it before?
+3.
Wow, yeah. Sure pays off to have some good, nice level up on your...
Jeez.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's step back.
Hi,
Jiro!
Jiro!
His weak point, the sphincter.
Ah!
No, I don't.
Don't you wish you could just cut it off its tail?
I think you can. I'm not sure if it provides like a really good weapon, but I think you can. Screw you. You suck. I knew you were gonna do that. It still sucks that you did.
Of course.
Yep, that was gonna happen. You died. But look at the amount of health we actually got off of him just from a couple of successful sword strikes. So yeah, I think we're ready for the DLC now. I think we're gonna have some.
Cross our fingers we'll get past this first one.
Let's see. Just gonna use up whatever humanity I have to get through this.
I'm like, are you wearing some extra armor? Because you usually could run a little faster.
No, I'm wearing my usual set.
Okay.
I could put on lighter stuff, but it means I take more damage.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I swear you could be able to get up to the when he does that fly move and then run and hit him.
Well, that's more that I haven't taken this guy on in a while. I mean, how many encounters had we gotten in that last fight?
I can't remember.
A lot, and so I found shortcuts that I don't remember.
Hit him in the face.
Gladly.
You are not prepared.
You are not prepared. Now you suck. Oh, jeez.
So I'm just gonna hit you on the stupid poison.
Okay, we have 11 humanity.
Wow, you're getting some good hits in there. Whew.
Yeah, but I'm getting a little cocky.
Stop getting cocky.
Okay, come on. Jeez.
Yeah, when he's electrified like that, you know he's gonna shoot.
Okay.
Insert Seth the Rock music here.
Oh, I hate you. You suck.
Yes! Fist bump!
Bam! 2 attempts! Guardian Soul. And I got a humanity. And 30,000 souls for killing it. I'll take that, thanks. Alright, well, I hate to be a bugger, but I'm going to go back to the bonfire. I used a lot of my Estus flasks. Or, actually, well...
No, you didn't use 2 as much.
I've got about 10 left. Where's Knights of the Round Summon when you need it? Back in the kitchen, I needed to get a sandwich. After all, it is the go to the kitchen and get a sandwich summon. Okay, so we go up here. Oh, good. Oh, good. Ulasil Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and just light this bonfire. Light that sucker up.
Oh, I thought you were going to go back to the bonfire.
No, I was actually wondering if maybe checkpoints were going to be given in the DLC. Because it's just 4 bosses, but... Alright, so this is going to put me up to 15. And then... a whopping 20. Kratz, you're still not prepared. I will never be prepared, Shiro. There's no such thing as being prepared in Dark Souls. You just kind of, pull your pants up and you deal with whatever comes your way. You'll notice I say pulled my pants up, not pulling my pants down, because I don't want to be screwed.
Don't want to have that plumber's butt. Nope.
I don't want anything going near my butt. Okay.
The Royal
The
Wood.
Royal Wood. Okay. I'm having some Royal Wood right now, if you get what I mean.
What on
cool.
earth are
Moss
those
clumps.
things? Oh,
I have no idea, but they gave me a moss clump, so I'm happy.
are they good?
Those are the things that remove toxic. Also, the Buster Sword is still at the repair shop. Yeah. After Cloud did all of those weird modifications so that he can merge all of them together, yeah, it's still at the shop. No problem telling you that. Yeah, this thing hits so much harder now. Okay.
Don't fall off.
Look at that. That's a good view, actually.
Sometimes looking at that building area kind of reminds me of a little bit of Prince of Persia or something.
A little bit, yeah.
Some of the atmosphere to it.
Well, gee, doesn't that look like a bottomless pit?
I wonder how much damage that would take.
I don't want to find out. Because I'm guaranteeing you it's 100%. Guardian Gauntlets. Okay.
Well.
And what do the Guardian Gauntlets do? Let's see, where are they? They're there. And total display. Stone Knights are golems animated by magic. Oh, okay. Not really a whole lot of difference. Like black leather gloves are 13. Oh, you know what? I like that. I did not think that through. Okay.
You didn't think that
I
through?
did not think that through.
Oh, that would have been funny if you fell down there.
Okay, yeah, I can't have this on. So it's a lot of raw armor, and that's great and all, but makes it so I can't roll. Alrighty.
Oh, what did you have on?
The black leather gloves. I was trying on the Guardian Gauntlets. Because they had a lot of armor on them, but I didn't notice that they had a lot of weight, too. Oh, hello, Jose. Welcome.
Hello.
You are brand speaking new here. Welcome to Drak Let's Play Live and the possible death fest that is to come. Not gonna lie, we still have 3 other bosses in this area. We're gonna probably have some deaths.
And where is Rising Sun?
Some of the Guardians of the Galaxy, perhaps. I would love to be able to summon the Guardians of the Galaxy, if for no other reason than to hang out with Groot. Maybe even Rocket.
Groot.
Maybe have Rocket build me a big gun. That'd be nice. Having Rocket build me a really big gun. Oh! Oh, I know who you are. I know who you are. That's one of the bosses. That's Black Dragon Calamite.
Oh, darn. I thought it was Deathwing.
Might as well be. That was really freaky, too. He was looking right at you.
And he would kill you by flaming the whole entire thing and get the achievements.
Okay. Oh. Oh, jeez!
Lots of surprises here.
Yes, there are.
Are you here to pick flowers?
And dead.
Ouch.
This guy hurts a lot. I couldn't even tell if I did any damage to him.
If you did, it
Because he came out of freaking nowhere.
They just spawned out of nowhere. Is this all the work of what's his name? The mastermind or whatever? Mr. X, you know.
Well, Project Resistance hasn't come out yet, so it's not necessarily that.
Yeah, I know. But he just likes to troll you if I put things around.
Well, but he's not around yet, so he can't troll me. Has anyone here ever played Silent Hill? It's funny you mentioned that. I just barely did my first ever playthrough of the first game earlier this year with my buddy Stephen Romney, so you can check that out. And I know that a few people have suggested that we do a horror game in October, and I am strongly considering whether or not to do Silent Hill for Andrea. So feel free to let us know if you want that.
On the live stream, probably.
On the live stream, yeah.
What kind of a type of a game is that?
It's a horror game.
Well, I know it's a horror game, but is it like zombie?
Survival horror.
Okay.
Not zombie. Most of the enemies that you fight are demons.
Oh, okay.
But it's not Devil May Cry. You'll see what kind of game it is once we get there. Let's see here. Do I dare go back up and claim my body? I think I have no choice. Oh, no.
Oh, there's that guy.
There's another one of them.
Well, at least you know you can kill this little guy. Ah! I wonder if you can backstab this guy.
Oh, that does not hurt him at all.
Oh my gosh. What about the lightning one?
I don't know, maybe if I had it. Okay, so, well, that sucked.
Wow, he just practically turned you into dust or
He
something.
did. It's not a bad idea. Kasaibo, welcome! Would little misfortune be too much? I don't know what you're talking about, so you tell me.
Is that a game? Little Miss
I don't know.
Never.
I've never heard the title, if that makes sense. Okay, so I agree with you. Let's try the lightning spear and see if that does any better. I'm heavily for the idea of becoming reality. Oh, of Silent Hill? I mean, we could.
Oh, yeah.
It is October. We could play a horror game.
Well, we should, because it is Halloween. You know, it's October.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll do Silent Hill, and we'll show Andrea that. The difference between... You're asking for a difference between Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Resident Evil kind of specialized more in the action portion of survival horror. Silent Hill is more into the atmospheric horror side. So, like, its goal is not necessarily to just make it hard for you. Its job is to simply scare you.
It's kind of a horror game, but with dark humor. You'll have to look into it, Adam, and see.
Yeah, I can look up. Is there a trailer, Kasaiba? I'll check it out. I mean, for crying out loud, like another game that I thought about we could do was Friend Bo. Friend Bo is a horror-based adventure game. Because unfortunately, I do not own sanitariums, so can't do that.
Either that or another Batman game.
I am Batman. Batman's not really horror.
Yeah, I know, but...
I mean, Arkham Asylum is, just because of all the twisted stuff. But...
True.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, so Jose's made his statement clear. We have to do Silent Hill, so we will. We will start it at some point.
Oh,
I don't know
great.
when.
There's that
but
one.
yeah, I saw him.
Unless we just run from him.
Well, I want to try out the lightning and see if I can in fact ride the lightning. Oh my gosh, really?
You might as well use your on these guys and then. Whoa! Hey, yeah.
Did he hit him?
I don't know. Parasite Eve.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You might as well run because you're way too outnumbered here.
Pretty much.
Unless if that guy can do his other attack, that will kind of stop him in his track for a minute. Oh gosh.
Are you kidding me? I'm just like entering the pumpkin patch.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
It is, in fact.
And he's gonna bring toys to all the kids in the world.
To all the boys and girls.
Yep.
Jeez.
Hey, J-Rock.
J-Rock! Alright, Andrea's probably gonna have to read the chat right now because I'm just a touch concentrating.
I shamelessly love Silent Hill, and I don't care who knows it either.
Good to know. Oh, ow.
Jiro's like, run away, brave sir, Drak. Has anyone ever played Final Fantasy? And yes.
No, absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Dragon Quest kid.
Well, eventually I am gonna play.
Okay, so the lightning spear does the most to him, but he is just a mother.
Woo!
Well, that was expected.
Hurry, hit him! Oh.
No.
Okay. I'm the biggest Final Fantasy fan. Laugh out loud.
You and I might have to have a debate on that, but okay. Actually, no, never mind. The internet already told me I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy fan because I didn't know what exactly... I can't remember what it was. It was like some tiny detail about Final Fantasy VII or something like that. And because I didn't know Cloud's jockstrap size, I apparently wasn't a Final Fantasy fan.
Oh, man.
And as far as Jiro is concerned, so you're saying I'm brave, brave, braves, brave, so Drak.
I've only played a little bit of...
So, good luck, I remember this part. Hi, Jiro. I'm the biggest FF fan. Yes, you are. Hey, Jose, what's your favorite FF? 4. 4 for me. 4 with a very close second being 9.
I've only played a little bit of Final Fantasy 1, but that was it.
Nope.
But I am planning to get back into it and try and play them all.
Well, and I think we should actually also point this out. So we got a lot of feedback about that third streaming day, and I think we're going to go for it. One of the things that we are strongly considering with that, though, is doing it like Sunday afternoon. So if that doesn't work, please tell us, because that's probably going to be the best thing for us. And if you have to miss, well, I'm sorry. I don't want to see you miss, but...
Well, it's just... unless if there was a day where...
Oh, there! That's where he came from!
He jumped out of...
Jeez.
He just came out of nowhere. Man, it just makes you think of those torn those minotaur-like things that we had to fight.
Kind of. Oh, you mean the big old Taurus demons?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Son of a bitch. This guy hurts.
Jose I have played a few Final Fantasy games. The NES.
No!
NES Classic was my first Final Fantasy game I played. Still do. 10 is my favorite.
J-Rock, I will agree with you on that. 10 is a good one.
Until you finally get around to playing Final Fantasy 15.
And then I'll figure out whether or not that's deserving to be on my game shelf. I don't know. I'm not, like, don't take that too far. I'm not that easy to dissuade. I like to tell it this way. I will endure horrible gameplay as long as the story's good. You want my proof? Xenosaga. All I need to say.
Does it matter if the TV...
Oh, is the TV volume going?
Yeah, because I'm like, why am I wearing headphones?
My bad. Sorry.
I'm like, why am I wearing headphones then?
I know, right? Why am I making you wear headphones? Well, okay. I'm not going to worry about going and getting all those souls back because we need to figure out where the next boss is. We really need to figure out where the next boss is because we're just getting trounced here. Okay, so we go to this side of the woods. Nothing.
I've played Final Fantasy 1 Tactics.
10-2, 12, Chronicles, and Origins.
That's
Chronicles. Oh, so Chronicles would have 4. And then Origins would have 1 and 2. So you've technically played 1 and 2. You've played 4. You've played Tactics, 10-2, and 12. That's interesting. You've played 10-2. Have you played 10? Think you'd lose a lot of story there if you hadn't played 10.
Okay.
And 8. Okay, so you played 8. Have you played 8 Remastered, though? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go
Over the bridge?
Yes. I'm gonna see if I can avoid that golem like the frickin' plague. I think I'd have to say my favorite is FF42. Yeah, it's just a good game. Like, I haven't played the sequels yet, but I'm looking forward to doing it. Just to say that I have. I'm not expecting like a massively awesome story. I'll just be happy that I'm getting a sequel of some kind to 4.
And Jose said, no, I have not. I have never played Final Fantasy X.
But you've played 10-2. Okay.
Is there a difference between the two?
10-2 is a sequel.
Oh, okay.
10-2 is a sequel to Final Fantasy X. So it's based a year after the events of Final Fantasy X.
Oh.
And it technically, like, basically kind of finishes up the story.
Final Fantasy IV in Japan is Final Fantasy II here in America.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, there was a time where they had this weird number problem here. So Final Fantasy I released here, Andrea, but the original 2 didn't.
Oh.
It was originally going to come out as like Final Fantasy Shadows of Wallachia or something like that, and it never came here. The original 3 hadn't come here, so the 4th installment to us is 2. Then 5 didn't come here, and so 6 was renamed to 3 here. And then as soon as the PlayStation era happened, You would think that Final Fantasy VII was named 4, right? No, Final Fantasy VII. And so everyone's like, what? We were missing a couple of games, and eventually they brought all the games here, but it just took a while, and it was a really dumb process.
Let's see. You should see the
Tensu made me cringe so much, but was good too. Yeah, there's a lot of cringeworthy material in that.
You should see the badly translated version of Final Fantasy IV. Stream.
I don't know if I want to. I've heard of it. I love 4 too much to mock it. I can mock it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I want to know the bad there. I mean, already people have told me that the voiceover done DS game is pretty bad because they don't pick good voices. And I just kind of sat there and went, really? Because I kind of would like to see it.
But
I kind of like to play it. All right. Up here, Guardian Helm.
Kind of like similar to Resident Evil's wonderful way of acting in the original first 2 games.
Something like that. Well, again, there's issues there. 10-2 is the only Final Fantasy game to have a direct sequel. No, it is not. Final Fantasy V got a anime movie that was a direct sequel. Final Fantasy IV has direct sequels. 7 technically has direct sequels. 1 a movie, as well as 1 being based, I think, 4 years after the events of Final Fantasy VII. 8 has not got 1. 9 doesn't have 1. 10 has 10-2. 12 has technically 2 games. 1 is Revenant Wings, and you could also go into the other Ivalice games in the Final Fantasy lineup. 13 has 13-2 and Lightning Returns. And technically, the DLC for 15 qualifies as a direct sequel, as far as I'm concerned. Have I proven my nerddom with Final Fantasy yet? Do I officially earn my bars?
Earn your game card?
Yes, earn my Final Fantasy Crystal card.
Crystal.
Well, because everything in Final Fantasy is based around crystals.
Oh.
Pretty much. Crystals are a recurring theme. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. These are bottomless pits. Probably not good to jump. Oh, jeez.
Gosh. Hard to see where...
Yeah, kind of. But at the same time, I don't want to go fight the frickin' golems. Because they take forever to kill. I mean, I could try and avoid them, but...
There are some Final Fantasy games that aren't numbered. Tactics is one of them.
Tactics is one of them because it was the first one to be based in Ivalice. So, like, all the games that are based in Ivalice are technically of one group. So you have Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions. You have Revenant Wings 12, Tactics Advance 2, and Vagrant Story is also based in Ivalice. That's the one that a lot of people tend to forget happened.
That'd be funny if you knocked one of those golems off the cliff.
Oh, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Can you just freaking backstab into this guy? That'd be awesome.
And now the lightning spear doesn't do that much to him. I could technically make a claim that the Drake Sword now does more to him. Only by like 6 points. Wow. Okay, he's dead. I don't even know if that was really worth it.
Well, there's a second one over there.
Oh. I was trying to pick that up. Okay. Well, I guess we can go to this golem and just kill him. Guardian armor.
It's like I'm coming for you slowly but surely. Until I'm right in your face.
Jeez. See, once I get the rhythm, I could take care of this guy. While taking maybe a little bit of damage. Alright, cool. So we got this guy dead. I think there was a item near him. Yeah.
Let me go see if her blankets are done.
All good. Goes great arrow. Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's the hawk. He's the one that gives the hawk ring, I think. So, Jose, you will actually be very happy. Like, I think we're gonna do Silent Hill, but if you're also a Final Fantasy fan, we are talking about on Sunday afternoons. Just, like, I'm talking, we will play a JRPG. We will not cut out the grinding. We will do it with you. We will hang out with you guys, but then we'll do the story when we can do the story. I think that would be fun all around. Okay. I'm sure there's something in the YouTube manual that would tell me to do the mantra for you, but I suck at the mantra. So if you like the channel, support it. I'm really not going to push. I know a lot of streamers do that, and I kind of personally get annoyed by it. There we go. I deserve that. Ah, jeez. This guy hurts. Oh, wonderful. Alright, well at least we don't have to worry about the golem anymore. There we go. Jeez. Think there's enough crap here? Seriously. All I'm trying to do is find a frickin' boss, and it's taking forever. I mean, I found a boss. That's how dumb it is. Whoa! Things just love to sneak up behind you in this DLC, don't they? I mean, I'm pretty sure they like to sneak up on you regardless, but... it's just driving me nuts. Okay, I see a golem off in the distance there. I see a golem off in the distance here. For crying out loud, where is... We saw Black Dragon Calamite. Where the heck is he? Where's my Traverse the White Light? Okay. I don't want to take any more people on if I don't have to. Huh. Over there, there's more items. There we go. Just making sure everything's working. Oh, and I should probably point this out. When are we going to be starting the Sunday afternoon stream? I don't know. We need to work that out. Because the next month, I can tell you that things are going to get fairly busy, and there might actually be a Sunday in there we can't stream. So I will need to double check with Andrea to see if we can do that starting now, or starting this month. Let's see. Yeah, more items over here. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Let's see. Purple moss glump, that helps. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Andrea's taking care of our kids really quick. If I only had a brain, I'd learn not just to stand here while I'm getting stabbed and slashed here. There we go. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I think that's San Orlando right there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Alright, I am in the Royal Wood. I do not see a Traverse the White Light to go maybe find a boss. Oh, wait. Is that a place I've visited before? That might not be a place I've visited before. Maybe that's where I need to go. Oh, Jiminy frick. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm not fighting any of you.
Why a whole bunch of
I
them?
pulled a whole bunch of them.
Oh, yes, that's probably for the best.
Oh.
Hey, that works.
Well, there you go. Elevator.
That was sad. They all fell down and followed you.
That would actually be. Oh, cool. I traversed the white light. So. Oh. Do I see a bonfire over there? Do I see a bonfire? No, just a dude.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past.
No.
Oh, well, my mistake. But we're both travelers. We ought to help one another out.
Okay. Well, thanks. Appreciate it.
So long.
So long. Farewell.
Okay, really quick, just to see where this goes. Ha-ha! Okay.
Oh, so that's why when you look down.
Yeah, because it's basically an elevator.
So that could almost look like a shortcut.
Yes, I love it.
I wonder if you would have lived if you dropped down it.
I still don't like the idea of trying, but it's possible. Good luck. Death ahead.
Wonderful.
Well, let's see what this death looks like. Oh, okay. Hi. What is that that's going on with you?
Looks creepy. Especially.
Yeah.
Besides Silent Hill, I'm shamelessly love Final Fantasy. I don't care who knows.
Welcome to the encounter of Knight Artorias.
He's an agile
Yes, he is.
sucker.
He's a bugger is what he is.
Does this make you miss
So, fun fact. You remember Sif?
yeah?
This is Sif's owner. But it looks like something got to him first.
I'm trying to remember what Sif looks like.
Giant dog.
Oh, that dog. Okay.
Yeah, the dog that eventually started limping when we fought it
Oh, yeah.
and made you feel bad.
And this is the owner.
This is the owner, but something has happened to him since then.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. So, besides Silent Hill, I shamelessly love Final Fantasy. I don't care who knows it. Exactly. Like, I wasn't a Silent Hill fan until now. In fact, my friends told me to avoid it. Just because they knew that I didn't take horror very well at that time, and they just said, you know what, it's probably not a good idea for you to play this game. But I played it this last year, and aside from some difficult puzzles, I liked it. And by difficult, I mean really hard to figure out unless you had a strategy guide. I'm not even kidding. That game required a strategy guide. Because so many of those puzzles were so complicated. I mean, I could do it now, but it's still a pain in the butt. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Well, it's time for us to take on Sif's daddy again. Yeah, so Sif, so he's a big wolf, right? And he's wielding a big sword. That sword also belongs to Knight Artorias. But I think the whole concept is that Artorias was sent off by Gwyn to check on the encroaching void that was coming into the land of Anor Londo. And so that's why he's as weird and corrupted as he is because he's got pure void energy running through him. We literally went from demons to void. Does this sound familiar? Alright, so now that we have a shortcut to Knight Artorias, let's take it. I don't need you. Gee, can we get down 2 bosses tonight? How are we doing on time? Okay, yeah, we could probably do it as long as Artorias doesn't give us too much trouble.
Does this make you wish you were fighting Ornstein and Smo again?
A little bit, but that's just because he's crazy aggressive.
True. Like it did much.
Oh man, I was hoping that lightning damage would save me here.
What the heck?
Did he just throw like void in my eyes? Oh jeez.
Yeah, you do a little bit more with a Drake's sword.
I don't think a little more is gonna save me.
Unless you want to use your freaking big axe.
No. I think I need to be as agile as I possibly can be.
True. It's like, dude, can you not use your other arm? It looks like if you can't move your...
Oh, jeez! Oh my gosh! No, you cannot have a taste! Holy moly!
I need to build a time machine. Go back March 2020 and grind that Final Fantasy VII remake.
You need to go back in time to grind the Final Fantasy VII remake?
March of 2020.
Oh, you need to go forward then.
Go to March 20.
Oh, jeez. They're just some abilities
I'm like Cartman in one episode. He can't.
I'm glad you brought that up. Oh, that's powering up.
I'm like Cartman in the one episode where he can't wait for
A Nintendo Wii, yeah.
If you watch that.
I have. And how the future is very atheist. Damn it. Holy crap. He just doesn't care.
Man, this guy is so.
He is. Okay, Andrea, you have a job.
Okay.
When I'm standing in void, tell me if I'm taking damage.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's powering up again. Oh, jeez. And that killed me.
Ow.
Oh, he's nasty. He's 100% aggro. I need to build a time machine, go to March of 2020 and grind that FF7 remake. I'm like Cartman. All because Butters is so gullible. Was Butters the cause of the atheism? I thought it was Mr. Garrison. I'm sorry, Mrs. Garrison at that point. Don't ask, Andrea.
I don't know.
There's a guy in basically he's like the elementary school teacher for all the kids in South Park.
Oh yeah.
At one point in one of the seasons, he became Mrs. Garrison.
Oh really?
Yeah, so he transitioned, and then eventually, I guess Trey Parker and Matt Stone forgot about it at one point or just didn't want to do it anymore, and he became Mr. Garrison again. I don't ask me how it happened. I can't even follow it myself. Was Butters responsible for the atheism? I thought it was Mrs. Garrison.
I wouldn't know.
It's been a while since I've seen that episode. So.
What is it? South Park?
It's South Park. I think you've only seen one episode of South Park, and that would be Make Love, Not Warcraft.
I mean him buying into burying...
Oh, yeah, that's right, because Cartman used him to bury Cartman in the snow. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I've seen that episode.
Weren't you watching a lot of South Park?
Yeah, I was actually marathoning like the newer seasons because I hadn't seen them. And wow, they're actually really good. I'm actually excited that there's a brand new season out of South Park so that I can watch some more stuff. It's gotten to a point where, like, you know, in childhood I watched The Simpsons because The Simpsons were pretty risque. But now, like, I can't stand Family Guy. I can't stand American Dad, like, regularly. I can't even stand The Simpsons regularly, but I can stand South Park. South Park still can be funny to me at times. Alright, Knight Artorias. Jeez.
I just remember, I think I just
It's
remember,
stupid aggressive.
what was it, that Boy Meets World episode that they did that little scene, like, similar to South Park?
Boy Meets World did something with South Park?
Boy Meets World? Where I think they have, like, detention or something, and there's a kid named Kenny in the class or something. And like, oh my god, they killed Kenny or something like that.
I don't think that happened, hun.
What?
I think Boy Meets World was gone by the time South Park came around.
Well, I don't know. It was very similar.
I mean, there's a ton of shows that have made reference to Kenny dying. Which, by the way, he doesn't even do anymore. Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen the new ones either. Watched since I was 9. Will be 29 next month. South Park always plays it both ways on
Yep, that's why I like him.
on current events, and my favorite thing.
That's why I like them, is that they play both sides. They show the pluses, the minuses.
Did you see the season where Garrison runs for president?
I just barely did, yes. And might I say, I still don't think that the member berries were ever figured out.
Hey, you guys read Star Wars? Yeah, I remember.
Why'd you run towards it?
I didn't run towards it. I was just in the vicinity of it when it exploded. So now I know to avoid the explosion. Oh my gosh! This guy just is relentless.
He's almost as bad as Ornstein.
No, he's worse. He's worse, because, like, Ornstein would leave you alone occasionally, and you'd have to deal with other things.
That is freaking hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like, this fight is 80% you have to pick your strikes. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what are the absolute best strikes to have guaranteed slashes at.
It looks like one of his arms is not that great.
This fight is brutal from what I remember. I can already tell you that right now! This guy is acting like we took his lunch money.
And he's like, I am. Yeah, I think it takes health, or either that or...
No, we were in an attack.
Okay, it's hard to tell.
See, this is the problem, is that... Oh my gosh. Like, all of his stuff is super aggressive. Okay, when he throws the void at you, it does damage. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
Dead. That's alright. I was wasting way too many Estus.
That guy is
This
brutal.
oh, he hurts my eyes. Cause you have to keep focused. He will just go. He just keeps going. I know, I made an Energizer Bunny joke. Just go ahead and go with it.
He just keeps on going and going.
Oh my gosh. He is so hard to follow. Yeah, so to give you some context, Andrea, there in the most recent season, they decided to have, this is how much they love Mr. Garrison. Mr. Garrison ran for president in South Park, except he basically looks like Donald Trump.
Oh my god.
Like he slowly evolves into Donald Trump, and he is now the president of South Park. But it's like, it's Mr. Garrison. I'll show you how he originally looked, and now he looks like Trump. And what makes it even better is that the reason that he got elected was because there was a plague of what they call member berries. And these berries are sentient. Because they basically are like they let you remember nostalgia. And so the reason that they surfaced was because the new Star Wars movie came out, so it was Force Awakens. And so they're basically just these little berries that all of a sudden he's like,
Do you remember the Death Star? Yeah, I remember.
and that's why we call them member berries. Is because
Yeah, I remember. You remember Jabba the Hutt? Oh, yeah, I remember.
but they slowly like take over the world, and correct me if I'm wrong, they have not solved that member berry plot yet. I think it's gonna come back, but basically they are the reason that Mr. Garrison got elected president. And what's even better about it is, so in South Park, Mr. Garrison's running partner was Caitlyn Jenner. And I thoroughly believe that Trey Parker and Matt Stone have literally written Caitlyn Jenner to be more evil than the media's interpretation of Dick Cheney.
His vice president, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. So Caitlyn Jenner is even better. Shit. Come on. And you have to take your moments and just let your stamina come back. Oh my gosh! I've had 2 misses!
It's like, stop throwing that at me.
Oh!
Man, spot on member berry voice.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. I remember.
That's actually another thing that got suggested to us, and maybe that would be a good thing to do for the RPG day, is the South Park RPGs. Holy moly! I'm getting better. But I am definitely not, I'm not getting aggressive here. I'm not gonna gamble and try and get more hits in. I do not feel comfortable doing it. Except right then. Okay. So he's gonna explode. And now he's gonna be even more super aggressive.
Oh!
Yeah, I know.
Heal. Oh. Oh.
No! Oh! Those South Park games are on another level. I've been told that. Basically, to give you some context, Andrea, the South Park RPGs that I keep on referring to, one is called the Stick of Truth, and the other one is called the Fractured Butthole. No, I didn't stutter. The Fractured Butthole. And it's basically based around the kids all playing... In the first game, it's playing Lord of the Rings, roughly. Mm-hmm. They're playing knights and wizards and stuff like that. And then the second one is actually based on superheroes, because believe it or not, they actually all the kids are superhero characters.
Oh my god.
Except for the little innocent Butters, who is the one supervillain of the lot. That's the best part, is Butters, who's like the most innocent character in South Park. He has an alter ego named Professor Chaos. And Professor Chaos constantly tries to destroy the children. Oh, that's great. But basically, like, Eric Cartman has a Batman derivative called the Coon. Kenny is technically in the series. He goes by the hero named Mysterion, but he has a mysterious power. He can't die. Because every time he dies, nobody remembers that he died.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's basically what they tried to do, was try and put Kenny's deaths into canon, because it was originally a trope of South Park to have a little boy named Kenny die in the most horrific ways possible, just so that one of the other kids could say, "Oh my God, we killed Kenny, you bastards!"
Haha, trapped in a dog cage.
That's pretty much what it felt like, fighting against Artorias. And he's like, from what I understand, he is considered to be the hardest boss of this DLC. And he's like the second one. He is way more aggressive than the Sanctuary Guardian. Oh, he is so much more aggressive. I don't even know how to dodge that one. Okay, yeah, so if I stand in his void, if he uses that whole, like, he slings void in my eye, then yeah, it hurts, but... I don't even know why he's roaring at me, but he is, and it's frightening. Oh my goodness! Holy moly, he hurts. It's a war of attrition! It's a war of the stamina bars!
Music is epic, though.
I like the music, but... holy moly, this guy is just on a whole other level of aggressive. And he hits like a truck. That's the other problem, too. He hits like a frickin' truck.
I bet our youngest has lost her binky.
Ah, of course she has. Jeez, here's void in your eye. Okay. I'm gonna be concentrating, guys, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Because I need to focus on what he's doing to me right now. This guy literally took away my all the health I got from that freaking Estus flask. He took it. Oh, this guy. Alright. Alright, come on.
Jeez.
Oh. If you want aggressive, try Omega Weapon on Final Fantasy 15. That's on the Royal Edition. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll try this again. Okay. Oh. Stupid aggressive. I mean, he's doable. He really is. You just got to see through a lot of his text, and then you're good. Well, back we go. Okay, well, at least he doesn't put any bleeds or anything like that. I'm just wondering if it would be better to just... I know that I think you said the lightning spear didn't do that much damage, right?
On level 120, it took me an hour and a half.
Jeez. But so Andrea, you were saying that the lightning spear didn't do that much damage when I hit him.
Not as much as I think the Drake Sword did, but...
But it's got range.
Yeah, you can try that.
I think I'm going to, just because I think that's probably the better way to go.
Probably, especially...
Because if I just have range on him, then I can prepare a little bit more. As much as I love the Drake Sword, like, it's doing 76. So that's not a whole lot. 500 hours of gameplay, so you could say a little experience. Yeah. But Omega Weapon in every Final Fantasy game is pretty hard. I mean, 5 is nasty. So yeah, 38.
Granted, if you can even...
Yeah. It doesn't give me as much range as I was hoping.
Not to mention, if you can even hit him, you know...
That's the problem, isn't it? Jeez. Jeez, right in the shoulder. Whoa! Okay.
This guy is nasty.
He absolutely is. He just rips through my stamina bar. Okay. Dead.
Ow.
Lord, man. Oh, he hurts. Oh my gosh, he's a bugger. He really is. I might actually have to go and do some humanity farming at some point. Because if this remains true, then, or if this keeps up, then I don't think we'll have a humanity by the time we get to Gwyn. There we go. That's why I keep losing, because you're playing Union Cross.
I am not. I am looking at this boss fight to see.
My apologies. You just do that.
I'm just seeing if there is some.
Well, I thought I'd be able to just do it with some extra range, but it didn't actually afford me as much range as I thought it was going to.
This person that's actually fighting this boss looks like is just running away most of the time. But
Yeah, no, that's what I've been doing. And even when I looked up the guide for Artorias, that's what I saw. Is like lots of running away and picking your opportunities very sparingly. This is a long fight. This is a fight that can make or break you. I may be sweating. I'm not just sweating because of the heat tonight. I'm sweating because this guy is on top of me. Every step. Alright.
no, that's probably what you have to do is just wait for your opportunity and.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm just gonna try this out. I don't know if it's gonna work out very well, but the shield is kind of useless.
True, because you might as well just be dodging.
I might as well just, like, dodge, because it doesn't matter. This guy's gonna hit you as hard as he possibly can.
Back up.
Yeah, I know.
Gosh. Holy cow.
I mean, I do more, but... Oh, man. He just rips into you.
He's like, I'm gonna kill you like you killed my dog.
Oh, my gosh. Are you Inigo Montoya? Did I kill your father? Should I prepare to die? My name is Inigo Montoya. You kill my father. Prepare to die. By the way, I don't think we've actually brought this up to you, but I actually want to get your opinion on this. The Princess Bride remake. They're talking about remaking The Princess Bride.
Oh, really?
Yes. Apparently, one of the directors over at, I can't remember which film company, they're constantly telling him, you should remake The Princess Bride. Which, if you translate further into that mindset, it's just that he wants to remake The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but there are films you should never touch. They are perfect storms. You can't add to them.
They just want to make it more like for this generation, I guess.
which is exactly what I'm worried about. Like, because it's just not going to be as good. It's going to be horrible. And I'm also going to speak on that not just as a geek, but also as a pro wrestling fan. That is the last bit of Andre the Giant that anybody gets to see, and it's actually really touching how they portray him in that movie. So, especially considering what he was going through at the time. So, you basically spit in the face of Andre the Giant as well as the rest of the cast if you try and do a current day remake for Princess Bride. Because I can guarantee you it ain't going to be half as good as what came before. Just no possible way. Good luck. Yeah, I'm going to read it. That's the only thing I'm not sure how to dodge.
Wait, you didn't have like a glide ability. Whee!
Oh, that'd be great.
No, you shouldn't. You should put Seth Rock music in this one.
It would be appropriate, wouldn't
Because
it?
it sure feels like that kind of a battle.
That's the one slash I can't figure out.
It's almost like the best time to actually hit this guy is when he does that big jump slam and then run away.
I don't know why I did that, because what I was trying to do was to dodge.
We were trying to dodge and what?
I was trying to dodge!
Let's get the heck out of Dodge.
Oh my gosh. It's war of attrition, Andrea. It's just a war of freaking attrition.
You got rubbish in your inventory.
I do. I can't get rid of it either.
What's the point of it?
I tried to sell it. They wouldn't take it.
What's the point of it having it then?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. I'm sure somebody off in From Software is just giggling right now. He's like, it's a joke. You got a piece of garbage and we won't let you get rid of it. It's a joke.
They don't want you to litter.
All right, I'm going to suggest the not good idea, because I'll probably regret this later, but
Yeah.
I wonder if it might be a good idea just to be faster than him. It does mean, however, that I take more damage.
Are you sure you want to try this?
I don't. I already don't like the idea in my head. Because so many things can go wrong. Holy moly, guys. This is ridiculous. So, now that you're here, Andrea, we can actually figure this out. Do we want to start up the third day ASAP, or do we want to wait a couple of weeks? Because I know that October is pretty crazy for us. But then again, so is November, and so is December. So, I don't know. What's your feel on it?
Well, I think first of all we have to find out, you know, if people say it's fine to do it on.
I think people are on board with it. I think people are on board with it. They may not be able to come every week, but I think they're on board with it.
Well, I guess, I mean, we could try it sometime in the next... Well, I guess, you know, we should try it before, you know, we get into the busier holidays, but, you know. Let's see.
Christmas. You suck. Oh, jeez.
When he reaches down to the ground like that, he's gonna throw that stuff at you. Oh.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
You know, with the luck, that's because Rising Sun.
That was the first time, like, that was the farthest we'd ever gotten him.
Dang it! Rising Sun, you're not here. That's why we're having the worst
That's
luck.
why I'm not having success, is because he comes here to watch deaths, and then the deaths don't happen, he's like, I'm gonna go watch my anime. Besides, he likes me. He's not gonna attempt to throw me in the volcano. Like the Shadow Blazer did
is that
to him.
why he's not here? Because he was thrown in.
He was thrown in the volcano. That's why. He was too busy being thrown in the volcano, so it just didn't work out for him. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you should have asked Alex.
I did ask Alex, and it's just... So there's not really a whole lot to it. They were in a voice chat, and Rising Sun basically said, I don't like Dragon Maid, and he's just like, no, I'm going to throw you in the volcano now!
Oh.
And that's what happened. I even brought up, I'm like, so you know the secret location of a volcano in Utah? I mean, could you please share? He's like, nope. Because I don't have to be in Utah. His justification was, I don't have to be in Utah. All I have to do is teleport to a volcano, and then I can just throw him in. Like, oh, you have teleporting powers? You guys will hear it, because I'm trying to remember. It was either Brave Fencer Musashi or Shadow of the Colossus. We talked about it today. Holy moly. All right. How are we doing on time?
9:23.
Okay, so we got some more attempts. I'm really hoping to get this guy down tonight because we're getting better at it. I'm not failing as bad. But my problem is that I'm not collecting my body as much as I probably should.
And is it important to collect your body?
Well, because then I would get additional humanity.
Oh, okay.
Which would add to my damage.
Okay, because I was going to say, I'm like, if you were expecting more souls on it, you probably wouldn't. Oh, man. Wouldn't you like his weapon?
I would, actually.
Give me your
It looks
weapon.
like a Dark Souls equivalent of Frostborn. I totally would love that.
Looks kind of like the Lich King's sword almost.
That's what I was saying. Ow! Oh! Damn it! I will get this guy down. I am accepting the challenge. Oh crap, I used way too many. Alright. Well, we'll just add it on. And then once we get this guy done, like, all of the other bosses will fall, right? That's how that's gonna work, people. Like, Calamite won't be a problem anymore, and Manus won't. And then eventually we'll get to Gwyn, and we'll move on from this game. Whew. I have no problem telling you guys, I am hot. It is like a literal sauna in here.
So those things look like if they're scarecrows.
Kind of. That's why I was making the joke earlier. If I only had a brain.
If I only had some pants.
Then Riku would have to unzip them. Just saying, man. That's Riku's thing.
Oh, yeah.
Friendship, heart of the cards, unzipping pants. That just happens. Oh, okay.
You remember when I got toasted by Artorias? I remember.
I remember.
I remember. Remember when he stabbed me in my shoulder? I remember.
Are you gonna give our youngest that voice?
Remember when we drooled on the carpet? I remember.
Let's dance.
I got cocky. That's okay.
Dance, water, dance.
Dance, water, dance.
Ow.
Well, I regret that now instantly.
I regret nothing. First, you haven't gone and picked up your body yet.
I haven't yet. Haven't found the right opportunity.
Drink.
Now that's the right opportunity. Come on. I really wish I had a good indicator that that's when he's going to do the spin slash.
Some of these boss musics are so...
Oh my gosh! No!
Oh.
Damn it! Damn it, damn it! All I was doing was I was drinking my Sunny D! I'm sorry that you're a Capri Sun guy! I didn't bring one! Yes, I know teacher told us to share!
It's your apple juice box.
I need my nap time! Oh my gosh. This is what happens when we play Dark Souls, is that eventually we just kind of lose our minds. Oh my gosh.
It's share time.
I don't want to share! It's my dolly! I mean action figure! Nobody can play with my G.I. Joes but me! You guys don't play with them right!
Oh.
Oh my gosh. This is what happens when we fail so many times. It's just like we lose all sanity and we just start making jokes. Ugh. That's how you know Artorias needs to die.
Artorias must die.
He in fact should. He is the weakest wink, and therefore must say goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Bob.
How many people remember that show? It was forever ago. I like that a heck of a lot more than Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm just gonna say, like, because it was just funny seeing all the people try to throw off the host, trying to get her to smile.
That wasn't the game, right? Trying to get the host to smile. It was just.
No, it was trying to get the host to smile. The game was just to collect as much money as you possibly could.
Oh, true, but why would people want to get the host to smile?
This was like on the Celebrity Edition, because all of them had seen it and therefore were just like, oh, well, I'll be the one to make you laugh. Jeez. Well, that was horrible.
I wonder if you'll survive better with that using your shield again.
I doubt it. I've done a lot better just doing two-handed. It's just sometimes you have good rounds and sometimes you have bad. Oh. What I'm really worried about right now is that I'm running out of humanity.
And that means you're going to be starting to farm again.
I'll have to go farm some off camera, which means I'll have to find the time to do it. Holy moly. And I guess we should probably also point out that, just as a quick hint, if you guys want to know what's going to happen on Saturday. So, Saturday night, we will have a new game. It will be Indivisible. So, it's an indie game that just barely came out, I believe, today. And then we will probably get into some Devil May Cry. Although, I'm just going to warn people in advance, we might be a little late. Again. Because we've got, strangely enough, we've got another wedding to go to, or another wedding reception to go to, and then we'll be driving back from that. And I think we'll get home right on time, if not a little bit late. So keep that in mind, people. But I think after that, it's going to be at least 1 week before more new games, because I know that the last week of October, we will have both Medieval and Luigi's Mansion 3 dropping. So at that point, I think they're both going to make the list that night, right? Mm-hmm. Because you're interested in Luigi's Mansion 3. I am too. But I would love to also get my hands on Medieval.
Maybe you can work on upgrading your sword more.
And, of course, he stabbed me in the shoulder.
Remember that time when he stole me and stabbed me in the shoulder? I remember.
That was the wrong button to press. But I'm glad I did. Come on, buddy.
Jeez.
Dead. And that I actually got a little further on that one too. This boss is Carmen, and he wants your cheesy. This boss is Cartman, and he wants
your cheesy poofs. Hey! Nobody touch my cheesy poofs. Big meme. I want my cheesy poofs, meme. I love cheesy poofs, you love cheesy poofs. If we all love cheesy poofs, we'd be lame. You remember when cheesy poofs were a thing? I remember. You remember when Riku unzipped Sora's pants? Yeah, I remember. I remember.
That's the title of the stream tonight. I remember.
You're GM right. I want some cheesy poofs.
You remember when those scarecrows chased us? I remember.
I can't keep the voice up forever. Like I'm kind of drying out right now, but
Jeez, what would Gollum sound like if you were to use that?
I know it's not happening because I'm already kind of using the same tools as the Gollum voice.
Yeah, I know.
So
In the ghetto.
in the ghetto. I have no idea what you're going for, Jiro, but good on you. Son of a bitch!
It's almost like you just have to just attack him when he does that attack.
Okay, retrieval!
Just avoid being near him when he does all those slashes. Maybe then you'll get somewhere.
I'm getting somewhere.
Cold Chicago nights in the ghetto.
Alright. I'll take your word for it. Here's one major reason to love South Park. It made fun of Barbra Streisand.
Don't get too cocky!
I know. Oh, jeez. Oh, and I'm dead.
Ugh.
But here's the thing. I'm getting closer I'm getting further every time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
In the ghetto. That's where Kyle lives, in the ghetto.
That is the Carmen song about.
Yeah, so like Cartman makes fun of all the kids. So he makes fun of Kyle for being Jewish, and then he also makes fun of Kenny for being poor.
And so, that's where Kyle lives, in the ghetto.
Becca Streisand. Babura, babura. Not just Barbara Streisand. They made fun of Neil Diamond at least a little bit because he was the only thing to get her to stop destroying the town of South Park. See, here's the thing that's funny. I've been making a push for the Shadow Blazer to watch South Park, but he's just like, nah, I'm okay. I don't need to watch it. It's like, oh my gosh, you're missing out.
He may have probably watched an episode or two. And
No,
like,
he's admitted he's watched very little of South Park. I think he's seen clips and that's it.
call in Robert Smith.
Yes, because Robert Smith is the only one that can take down Mecha Streisand. Robert Smith of The Cure. Chef and Kathy Lee was funny? Yes, it was. I miss Chef. Rest in peace, Isaac Hayes. I miss Chef, but I understand why they couldn't work together anymore. Oh, man. Okay. Here we go again.
Yeah, Chef was great.
Yes, he was. I'm more disappointed that things ended the way they did between Isaac Hayes and Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
PC Principal, though.
Oh, I'm just barely getting to know PC Principal. I both love him and I also want to stab him in the face. Well, thank you. Yeah, this one you'll love. So, the principal of their high school, or their elementary school now, is called PC Principal.
Yeah.
Which means, like, he's basically SJW stereotype.
Ow!
Okay, well. Damn it! Ah!
His introduction was the funniest.
Yes, it was. So the other part that I really love about it is they decided to give him a love interest by giving him a vice principal. I'm not kidding. This is her name. Strong woman. Because she's a strong woman. Not kidding. That's what he's named. That's what she's named. And they decide to they have like a secret love affair and eventually have 5 PC babies.
Right.
That whenever like something offensive gets said to them, they all cry until it's quote fixed. I especially loved when they went to the bar and I can't remember what the first joke was. It was like, okay, we'll mix it into a Black Russian. Ah! Okay, we'll just take them all off the menu, and then they stop crying. But the main reason that they couldn't tell people of their romance, I can't remember PC Principal's excuse, but Strong Woman basically would look at him and go, if people found out that I had a man in my life, I wouldn't be a strong woman anymore.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm not kidding. That was her argument. So you heard it here first. If you have a man in your life, Andrea, you are not a strong woman. I'm sorry if that upsets you. Okay. Toro! Toro! Come on. I really wish I had an answer to that spin blade. Of course, he stabbed me right in the freaking shoulder.
Oh.
You suck, dude. Suck! And I'm out of humanity, so it's just like, I can't do anything. I'll probably have to go farm some more humanity at some point. How much time have we got?
9:46.
Okay, we're gonna make a couple more tries, and if we can't do it, then obviously we'll take on Artorias another day. What's really sad, too, I don't know if you noticed this, but I think there's a second door in his room that is a Traverse the White Light. So at that point, like, you'd be bouncing from one boss to the next one. Oh, you guys suck.
I would say if Rising Sun jumped in, he'd be like, "Where have
That's
you
how you
been?"
know. That's how you know we'd win. Is like Rising Sun would be coming on. Is like, I heard there's a bunch of deaths that Drak is going through, and then that's the one I kill Artorias.
And then you're like,
It's like, thank you, Rising Sun. He's like, shut up. I came to see you die. I'm gonna go back to my anime now. Going back to my animus.
You remember anime? I remember. Remember when anime used to be hyper-violent and hypersexual? I remember. Remember MD Geist? I remember.
Call in the Dudley Boys to solve this mystery. As in Devon, get the tables? The only mystery that needs to be solved is why this guy thinks I took his lunch money. Oh, jeez.
Jiro's like, he likes anime hentai too. Samuel Jackson reference.
Come on. Alright. Well, I'm gonna take this time.
Maybe we need to have like a quiet session here just to give you some concentration. That one was one of my favorite episodes. Dick Cheney with the crossbow too.
Dick Cheney with the crossbow?
Yeah.
I'm not remembering that. Maybe I haven't seen that one. I'm thoroughly convinced that you have seen a South Park episode, hun, because you've seen Make Love Not Warcraft.
Yeah, I know I've seen an episode or here too, but I would back up. were doing so good.
I was doing so good too, yeah. Oh, it hurts. Just curious, when you were watching the video guide, were they using like a specific weapon?
It was a weapon I've never seen. It was a bigger sword.
It was a bigger sword?
Yeah. It wasn't the Drake sword, but it was another one.
Like the Zweihander?
I can't remember what the Spyhander looks like.
That's the Zweihander.
No. It was much more wider.
Oh, okay. So they were using like a big two-hander.
Pretty much. And mostly he was, that person was just keeping away and just waiting for the right moment to hit him.
Yup, which is what I'm doing basically.
Yeah, but he's like dodging a lot more, or at least avoiding him until the right moment.
It was the Dudley Boys. Then okay, you're gonna have to read that because I'm running.
It has the Dudley Boys, then Stan and Kyle end up in the White House, and Cheney misses shooting them with a crossbow right after when he shot his friend hunting.
It was the Buster Sword. That's what it was. Yes, exactly. I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to go double check because there's like this big gap of episodes that I still haven't seen yet that I'm trying to make my way through. Well, I mean, we could try a two-hander on him and see how it goes, but I would definitely not try anything other than maybe the Zweihander. Because I think I'd be able to pull that off. Anything else I think would be too big. So we could try the Zweihander. At this point, I'm open to ideas, because I want to get this guy down tonight. We'll take our Zweihander plus 8.
That one had me rolling the entire time. Whoa! That did lots of damage.
It did, but the problem is that I'm lumbering. I don't know if you noticed this, but it's harder to swing.
True.
Okay, now I care. Okay. Oh my gosh, we are doing so much better with this thing! Like, we're over half health with this guy. I don't even care!
Yeah, let's stop caring altogether. Maybe then you'll have the greatest luck in the world. He's like... Oh!
No!
Mystery of the Urinal Deuce.
Oh, I remember that episode. Mystery of the Urinal Deuce. Is that the one with Cheney? Then maybe I have seen it.
Hey, that weapon was great.
Yeah, the Zweihander was awesome. Kind of makes me wish I'd imbued it with fire or something like that. All right, here we go again. But this time, we're aiming for a kill.
One more attempt. Otherwise, you're on your own. Because I gotta work.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed. You got work tomorrow. So if I can't do it, then I might make a couple more tries. But unfortunately, Andrea will miss Arturius' death. Mr. Mackey going crazy over the incident. Oh yeah, that's right, because he was like freaking out over the deuce in the urinal. It's Counselor Mackey. Thank you very much. I'm Counselor Mackey. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. You need to realize, Andrea, the drugs are bad. Okay.
It looked like there was a time where he was doing nothing, where you could have gotten 2 to 3 hits after his third hit combo.
Yeah, I kind of wondered about that. All right, here we go.
Heal. Oh, you have. It's like, I'm powering up, man. Third one. Hit.
There goes all the humanities we had stored. One more, Andrea, and then we will. Then you'll take off.
Okay.
And then I'll probably just go farm humanity. We sorely need some humanity. So once again, on Saturday, we are going to be doing Indivisible for the first little bit, and then we will probably go back to Devil May Cry 3. But we might be a touch late, just because we're going to be coming back from that wedding reception, and technically we are going to be driving an hour each way to get there. So that might affect if we're tired or not. I'm not sure. And maybe that next day, because are you working the next day? I can't remember.
No.
I can't remember.
No. It's like the 16th, I think, if that's a Sunday.
Okay. So at that point, we could probably try it. I'm not sure on the time yet, but I was thinking like sometime in the early afternoon.
Well, yeah, probably around nap time for...
Yeah, so like 1 to 4 or maybe 2 to 5.
Probably.
We could do another 3-hour session because it's RPGs, so they take a while. And I think our first game has already been decided as we're going to take on World of Final Fantasy. Just to show that off, it's basically a Final Fantasy fans nostalgic run, so that'll be fun, and it'll be a little bit of both for us. I'm a Final Fantasy fan. She is a fan of the Pokemans. And that's basically Final Fantasy meets Pokemans.
Hit him.
Okay, well that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
You're gonna have to
Up,
find a
bitch!
heal. One. Oh. You fooled us.
Okay.
1, 2. Ugh.
Damn it.
Grab the tablet from here.
Yep. Okay, guys, I'm going to give it one more shot. Because if I kill Arturius, then unfortunately Andrea doesn't get to see it. Are you okay with that? Okay. We'll give one more shot, and then I actually do also need to get to bed myself. So, here we go. Last attempt of the night. Where I'm going to be super quiet, and we're going to give it all the concentration we can think of. And if not, then I'm going to go and power up the hell out of this weapon. And see if I can ascend it, or put chaos on it, or something. My only complaint right now is that I'm trying to go in with as little damage as possible, and those mother effers keep on hitting me. That spin hit sucks. Yes, it does. There's a couple of solid strikes that suck trying to dodge. Because I'm trying to figure out like what would be the best way to do it. Dodge left, dodge right. I know how to dodge that spin strike, but its tell is the same as another slash. So at that point, I'm basically taking a 50-50 gamble. And I think the other slash, if I roll back, it will hit me. All right, here we go. Okay. I don't even care at this point. Oh, jeez. I don't even care. Suck! Oh, he's so close. No! No! Ah! I got cocky! I had him down to a sliver! All I had to do was wait the slash out! Oh. One more. And then we're done. Because if this is a bad one, like if I don't do very well, I'm going to bed. But if I actually kill him this time, that would be amazing. Because then at that point, all we have is Calamite and Manus, and then finally Gwyn. And then we could start talking about whether or not to do Dark Souls 2. I think that would be the next Souls game to take on. Haha. Yes, it was so close, Shira. Absolutely. I hate having 1 freaking percent losses. Oh, they suck. Okay. What's really funny is that technically the Drake Sword hits harder than this, or technically its attack power is stronger than this, but this sword is doing so well in this fight. Just because of its range. Its reach. Okay. Oh, holy crap. Okay, 17. And that's dead. I hate to say it, guys, but it's getting really late, and so I'm going to have even more errors going into this. So here's what's probably going to have to happen, unfortunately. We're going to have to call it here. When we come back on Saturday, like I said, Indivisible is on there. We'll also take on some Devil May Cry 3. And the following Tuesday, or Wednesday, one of the two, I can't remember which week she actually needs to do that again, we will do Dark Souls again with the goal of killing Artorias and probably even Calamite, and we're also going to aim for Manus because I really want to get through this game. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. It's been really fun being able to talk to you guys, whether it be South Park, whether it be Final Fantasy, whether it be Silent Hill, and those are coming very soon. So in the meantime, we'll see you guys next time.